always, I would like to thank you for joining us. And today, my guest is a wonderful professor from the School of Business of Belarusian State University, Dr. Irena Mamonova. And Dr. Irena is also the director of the MBA program in the School of Business of BSU. Hello, Dr. Irena. How are you?
Fine, thank you. Nice day. Happy to meet all of you.
Thank you so much for your time. And first of all, I would like to congratulate you on the Women's Day that happened 2 days ago. And I would like to tell you that I really admire you as a strong woman leader. And I know that you are doing many interesting projects, not only as a professor, but also outside the program, the MBA program, together with the students. So I wanted to ask you about the recent photo on the Facebook page that you posted. What was the occasion, together with the two students who were dressed as pirates?
That's unexpected. Thank you, Katya. You know, these days we are facing many challenges. We do not teach the way we used to. Some students do not come to classrooms. We have to adjust to new technologies. So there are many challenges that we face. And studying in MBA program is even more challenging than it used to be before. So one of the students, they are first-year students. We have a 2-year program. They are in the first year, approaching their medium, I mean, in the middle of the program. So they came to the school dressed like pirates. Is this a word? Pirates? Yeah.
I guess so.
And I asked, why? Are we celebrating anything? They said, yes, we are celebrating two things. First, we are going close to, what is the English word for equator?
Yeah, equator, I guess.
Yeah, we are approaching equator, which means that we are halfway through our MBA studies.
Okay.
So equator. And second thing, they said, we have a lot of challenges this year. So we decided to celebrate International Optimists Day. So that was for International Optimists Day. I guess this is a new holiday for MBA program.
Wow,
so that was the occasion.
Yeah. That's a great holiday, and
Yeah.
congratulations. we have to be optimistic these days.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you know, we can lay down and die.
Yeah.
So let's stay optimistic. Thank you so much. So I have a question to you. As a person, could you name 3 words that characterize you?
Myself?
Yes.
I do the same with my students, but it's easier to answer when I put it like this. If I ask your friend, what would they say about you? What are the 3 words that they would say about you?
I agree. Let's put it like this. Thank you.
Well, I would probably say sense of humor, compassion, and creativity. I am bored when I have to do things in the same way. So International Optimist Day, this is my thing for sure.
Wow, thank you so much. I can't agree more. I have seen you during the forum, and I am following you on Facebook, and I adore your sense of humor. Thank you so much. So another question: what are the 3 achievements in life that you are most proud of?
It's the first time I share so many things about myself with people whom I never met before. But I hope I will meet all of you, very soon, Zoom or some other way.
Sure.
3 achievements, you said, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, first and most important, it's my family. My big family, my sons, my grandsons, my nieces, grandnieces, mom, everybody. This is for sure something that I appreciate most. Second is my work with my job with MBA program. That was the first MBA program in Belarus, the first one taught in English. So everything was for the first time. And this is something I'm really proud of the program, of its graduates who work all over the world. This is the second thing. What is number 3? Flowers. Probably, yes, I can grow flowers.
Oh,
These are 3 things.
what are your favorite flowers?
Lilies.
Wow. And the smell is amazing. The scent, the aroma.
Yes, yeah, I like them for the smell.
Oh,
Although when my sons come to visit me, I have to take my lilies somewhere outside because the smell is too much for them.
yeah, I understand. Thank you so much. And concerning the MBA program in Belarus, when did you first open it? How old is it?
Uh, we started more than 20 years ago, yeah, more than 20 years ago, with a joint program with an American university. It was 1995, I think we began, and then the first students came 96. At that time, it was not an MBA program. It was a program in economics and management of technologies. So we students were awarded 2 degrees from Belarus State University and from Institute of Economics of Colorado. And we had to follow the model of an American business school. That was very different from our traditional Belarusian model. But this is actually what gave us our competitive advantage. And in the beginning of 2000, we started MBA program.
Excellent. And right now you are more independent from the system, right? From the American system.
We do not. Yeah, we had a 5-year project with Institute of Economics of Colorado, and then we were on our own. So we had to enroll, to look for students, to adjust our program to the needs of Belarusian and international business. So yeah, we are quite independent now.
Yes, and very successful. Thank you so much.
Quite successful, yeah.
Yes, and uh, let's turn to your hobbies. I know that you are really, really busy, but I believe that you do have some free time. So, how do you prefer spending your free time?
Well, many things actually. I do love to travel, and there are some, parts of the world where I've never been. I mostly travel Europe, but I would love to go to other countries that I admire a lot, to India, to New Zealand, to some African country. I think they have fascinating past, and yeah, this is something I would like to visit. I love music. I loved going to concerts. I play piano myself, not much time, not a lot now, but still. I like to go to be somewhere in the nature. Yeah, this is it.
Wow, thank you so much. What music do you prefer?
Any kind of music, if it's good music.
Okay. So, is it more of a classical music or
It's
modern?
classical music. I like folk music. I like jazz. Mhm.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. And concerning traveling, so which of the countries produced the biggest impression on you, the deepest impression?
Well, probably my first travels were eyes opening, yeah, but that was long time ago. Belarus was part of the Soviet Union, and when it was part of the Soviet Union, we didn't have any opportunity to travel. And then the country became independent, and we could go, yeah, and see countries abroad. So probably the first country that was really different and really impressed me was Great Britain. Then I visited Sweden a number of times on a project, and I did my courses there, and I love this country. Norway with its nature, people, and again, I did a number of courses there as well. Um, Actually, every country has its own face, and it's beautiful.
Yes, I agree with you. And is there a country that you would like to move to and live there?
Hmm. Uh, no, I think that yeah, this may work for younger people. Um, and for those who haven't traveled enough, I think I have traveled enough. And when I stayed in some other country, although it's a very nice country, after some time, after a few weeks, I thought, no, I want to be back home. So east or west, home is best for me.
Oh, thank you so much. And do you live in Minsk or in the city, or do you live somewhere in the suburbs?
Yeah, I live in the city downtown, so it's walking distance to university, to theaters, to nice lake, not far from here. Yeah, it's in Minsk.
Okay, thank you so much. And do you have a summer house?
Uh, my sister has, and my mom has, so I go either to my mom's or to my sister's in summer.
Because you mentioned growing flowers.
Yes,
Flowers,
yeah,
you have, yes,
it's there.
an open garden, right?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
Okay, thank you so much. I wanted to ask you, you mentioned several programs and courses that you were teaching and delivering even abroad.
mm-hmm,
What are your favorite topics that you enjoy teaching?
mm-hmm. Uh, my courses are all uh, about people. So I teach organizational behavior, I teach management, I teach leadership, I teach communication, but my favorite course is cross-cultural management or cross-cultural communication. Because when I do this course, there's a lot of learning for myself. I learn from my international students so many things that I can never find in textbooks. So it's about different cultures.
Okay, so what nationalities did you manage to teach?
Good question. I need to make a list sometime. I don't have it now. Our Belarusian classroom is not very multinational. Usually we have 3 or 4 cultures in MBA class. Um, the class that I did a number of times in Norway, that was really international. So in a class of say 15 students, there were 13 different cultures, really different. Europe, Latin America, China. So that was the most diverse class I did.
And which of the, without being biased, which of the nationalities was, let's say, had more differences with our mentality, and you faced some kind of difficulties in maybe explaining the subject or getting the feedback? So, which of the nationalities do you find most challenging? Let's put it like this,
Mm-hmm,
to teach.
mm-hmm. Um, I'm right now writing a short article on this for students who teach international classroom. There are some cultures are expressive, other cultures are reserved. So feelings are not allowed to be shown outwards in reserved cultures. It's more difficult to interact with the reserved culture because I do not understand the feelings, the attitudes, and we get a lot of information from this. Second things, cultures are really different on the how they value status. Yeah, for example. So in, say, Chinese culture and in many other cultures, students are not mm, do not ask questions, even if they have. They do not speak up, and it takes some time to involve them in a discussion. This is just cultural thing. They may be brilliant students, and a number of time I was just astonished how well they did in the exam because they were so quiet in the classroom. So I was wondering, are they hearing? Do they understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Every culture has its, challenges for us. European cultures are maybe a little bit closer, not all of them. Yeah, but teaching to African cultures, to Asian cultures, yeah, it's a challenge.
Oh, thank you so much. I really value your opinion because I am part of an international
Mm-hmm.
group, and sometimes because of those cultural differences, we do have some miscommunications, and it is
Yeah,
important to just understand that this is not personal, this is more cultural.
yeah, yeah, yeah. We have our culture as kind of a lens, yeah, as kind of a glasses. Yeah, and we assume that a person from other culture sees the world in the same way, interprets it in the same way, and this is a mistake. So to be on the safe side, it's almost always better to assume that we are different, not similar.
Thank you so much. Will it be possible to read your article when you publish it?
Definitely, definitely,
I would
yes.
like to get a link, please, when
Okay.
it's possible. Thank you so much.
Mhm.
I have another question. What can make you really happy?
Really happy. Mhm. If my resources are unlimited,
Yes, let's dream.
yeah. If I had unlimited resources, I will give food to every hungry kid in the world.
Mm,
And that would make me really happy.
oh, so sweet. Thank you so much. You seem a very, very positive and optimistic person. Is there anything that can make you angry? Like lose your temper?
Um, Definitely, yeah. I'm human. Okay, let me think. What can make me lose my temper? Um, well, injustice, yeah,
Mm.
unfairness, probably these things, yeah.
Oh, thank you so much. Another question. What is your dream?
My dream, yeah, my dream. Um, well, mm, I want to see my country, strong, flourishing, with educated people because we have wonderful nature, we have wonderful people, we have quite a challenging and difficult history. There were many wars on the territory, not started by Belarusian, but on our territory. So my people deserves really good present and good future.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I'm with you here. We are on the same page.
Yeah.
And I ask my guests, my beloved professors, to say some inspirational and motivational words to the students because very often they feel a little bit shy when
Hmm.
they see how great our professors are, how many experiences they have, and
Hmm.
they get a little bit not intimidated, but shy, yes. So that's why I always ask the professors to share from their own experience some words that could just give them this inspiration.
Well, first, I'm not a great professor. I'm just a professor. So there's nothing to be, intimidated by or to be scared of. Um, you know, teaching and working in a program, it's not just about transfer of knowledge. It's about getting to know each other. It's about sharing some things in common. It's about sharing feelings. So I'm 100% sure that every teacher would love to have this personal contact, to know more about students. Every teacher is happy when a student has a question or even has some personal request or shares something that is important for him or for her. So just be open, and you will learn more, and you will be more satisfied with your classes.
Oh, thank you so much. And you are really just really human, you know. This is so nice that all our professors, they are great. So come on, we look up to you, and we really think that it's not that easy to achieve this level, and it requires hard work, and sometimes you have to overcome yourself. You have to fight with circumstances in order to get there. And that's why, of course, you are great to us. But at the same time, when we see that you are human, it really makes it easier for us. Thank you so much. And another question, if you allow me. How did you decide to go into teaching? Who inspired you?
There was no inspiration. It was quite by chance. But now, in my years, I understand that nothing happens by chance. So that it probably was decided somewhere there. It did not happen at once. Yes, I studied in a linguistic university. I wanted to be an interpreter, but at that times, girls were not invited to be interpreters. That was just for male students. So I had to go to teachers department. And then after the university, I had some jobs in more in research, but somehow things turned out that I went to teach at school and then to university, and I found that really enjoyable. I like it because it's interacting with students, and professors are great only if they have great students like you, probably.
Thank you so much. So we are colleagues. So you graduated from State Linguistic University,
Right.
and the same faculty as me. I also went into teaching, and I think that if we stay a little bit more after we stop the recording, we might even find the same name.
Teacher, yeah.
Yeah, who taught us. Wow,
Yes.
that's excellent. I agree with you that nothing happens by chance. There is a certain destiny that leads you, and meeting with you today is one of the greatest things in my life too. Thank you so much, Dr. Irena. And
pleasure talking to you.
thank you. And my final question, who is your role model at the moment or just in life?
I cannot answer this question. Probably that's already sometime in the past. Yeah. So, and I understand that every person is unique, and every person should appreciate his or her uniqueness. Probably that's it. No
Okay,
models for me now.
if you allow me, I'm curious. Just, okay, which people do you find the most enjoyable to interact with, to communicate with, to just spend time with?
They can be of any education or age or I don't know, outlooks. Any person who is open to communicate, any person, well, probably who, I have it on my Facebook, be the change you want to see in the world. So every person who is like this, who wants to change something for the better in the world, these people are really interesting to me. I love interacting with them and doing things together. I
Wow.
have many of my students are people like this.
Yeah, I know. I know some of the students that you
Hmm.
taught, and thank you so much again. I can't thank you enough for your time, for your honesty, and for your experience that you are sharing with us. And I cannot wait to have you as our professor for the leadership course. So
Hmm.
I would like to wish you all the best, good luck, and of course, health and stability, a little bit more stability
Yeah,
in this
thank
time.
you. Thank you very much. Looking forward to my leadership course with our students. I'm really curious how it's going to go.
It will go well and even
Yes.
great if you
Yeah.
allow me.
And I will learn a lot, I'm sure. I'm positive about this.
So will we. So will we. Thank you so much, Dr. Irina, and
My pleasure.
hope to have you again as my interlocutor within some time.
My pleasure.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Bye bye.